Find a comfortable seat, making sure your sit bones are well connected to your mat, pulling out any flesh that may be in the way. Sitting tall with your ears stacked over your shoulders and your hips. Draw those shoulders back and down, lengthening through the spine, lifting up through the crown of your head. Place your hands either on the knees, palms down. If you're feeling a little bit more reserved, a little bit more vulnerable today, you'd like a little bit more energy, face those palms up and open the heart to the sky. Start by recognizing your breath. Don't force it to be anything it's not. Just simply observe your inhales and your exhales. Notice, are you breathing in through the nose or the mouth? Are your exhales happening through the nose or the mouth? Maybe your inhales are longer than your exhales, or vice versa. Just simply take a moment to become the observer. Lengthening through the spine as we inhale, draw the breath up through the nose. Feeling it rise from the belly, through the ribs, all the way to the top of the lungs. And as we exhale through the nose, find yourself grounding deeper through the sit bones into the base of your mat. Strong inhales through the nose. And exhale completely through the nose. Take a moment to find your sankalpa, your personal resolve, your mantra. It's a positive affirmation that'll speak truly to your soul. Something, a deep desire that you want for yourself. Perhaps it's as simple as I am loved, I am strong, I am capable, I am healthy. Perhaps it's to help you stop something. I am not a smoker. I am not a binge eater. I eat healthy. I make good choices. Find something that you want within yourself, a goal, a dream, a desire, and repeat it to yourself 3 times. With full conviction, full belief, believing it to be true. Anytime throughout our practice today, feel free to draw back into that sankalpa, to bring your intentions back, to help ease your mind back to the practice on our mat. Now we'll slowly turn the palms down over the knees. Again, lengthening through the spine on a big inhale. And as we exhale, I want you to draw the belly button in, tucking the chin tight. Inhale, reaching the chest forward, draw the shoulder blades back, and lift the chin. Exhale, rounding through the back. Inhale, reaching up. Good. Let's take a few more big breaths at your own pace. Holding any position that you feel your body needs. Coming back in the center. Big inhale, lengthening through the crown of the head, through the spine. As we exhale, we're going to bring our chest down towards one knee. Sweeping forward. Inhale, coming up to the opposite side. Exhale, reverse directions. Again, taking this movement as quickly or as slowly as you like to the rhythm of your own breath. At any point during our practice today, if you feel you have any spot of particular tension, maybe you're holding on just a little bit too tightly, feel free to allow yourself to breathe out a heavy sigh through the mouth, allowing you to let go of any waste, any tension, any stress that you may be feeling. Take 2 more big breaths, full circles. Coming back into center when you're ready. Rolling out at the top. Placing your right hand down on the mat beside the hip. The big inhale, reaching that left arm up. And exhale, over the top. Inhale, reaching up, switching through the arms. And exhale, opposite side. Inhale, reaching up, lengthen through those fingertips. Exhale, finding space in that side body. Inhale, reach, stretching tall. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, reaching both hands back down. Rolling up through the shoulders as we exhale. Good. Bringing the feet nice and flat onto the mat. Knees are bent. The feet can stay hip width apart. Hands pointing towards the back of the mat. Slowly just going to drop the knees side to side. Loosening through the hips, continuing those big belly breaths. opening up through the shoulders, through the chest. Good. Inhale, back in the center, and find length through the legs. So we're going to sit here in staff pose, drawing the shoulders back. Sitting nice and tall again, the ears, shoulders, hips all in line, hands down by the side. Pressing down through the back of the knees into the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Exhaling slow. Big inhale. And exhale. Big reach in, reaching tall, lengthening through those fingers. As we exhale, reaching your chest forward first, and then slowly lower down. Reaching for the thighs, the shin, or perhaps the feet if it's in your practice today. Inhale, slowly rolling up, reaching those hands up tall. And exhale, folding forward. Closing the eyes, holding this position here. Continue your deep breaths. Modifications might include sitting on a block, hands on the thighs, or perhaps even feet a little bit wider, maybe bending through the knees. Finding a position that works best for you, that is practicing within a healthy, strong place. Closing the eyes, strong deep breaths here. Allow the shoulders to relax, the head and neck to soften. Every exhale, maybe we creep just a little bit further down, bringing the belly button, the chest, the forehead closer to those thighs. One more big belly breath in. Exhaling completely. And an inhale, slowly roll back up. Taking the right leg and tucking it to the inside of the thigh. So bringing that heel as close in to your center as you feel comfortable. Again, just flexing out, making sure we're nice and easy, nice and even on both sit bones. Big reach in as we inhale, pressing the back of that left leg into the mat. Exhale, reaching the chest forward and slowly lowering down. Forehead lowers towards the mat, keeping the shoulders even. You might have a tendency to lift your right shoulder up. We're going to try to even out and lower down. Perhaps we place our hands on the thighs, the shin, or to the feet. Wherever your practice today is a beautiful place. Slow, deep belly breaths. Every exhale, sinking just a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, slowly roll up. And we're going to turn towards the right corner of the mat. So we're on a bit of an angle here, and our left leg is coming out off onto about a 45-degree turn. We're going to take our left hand, place it palm up to the inside of the left leg. Big inhale, reaching that right arm up and coming over. Trying to stack our shoulders one above the other. Turning our gaze towards the right side of the mat. Opening up through the chest. The further we reach that left arm, the more you'll find that twist. A few big deep breaths here, lengthening through the side body. On your next inhale, slowly come back up. Placing the right hand behind your mat, taking that right leg and crossing it over the left. Big inhale, reaching the left hand up, and we'll slowly turn towards the right side of the mat. Opening up through the chest, lengthening through the collarbone. Slowly turning your drishti or your gaze towards the back of the mat. Let's continue with large belly breaths, opening up through the chest, opening up that space in the heart. Exhaling slowly. On your next exhale, we'll slowly come back into center, gently untwisting, placing the hands at the side. And we have a few modifications here, a few options depending on where your practice is today. So perhaps we just want to lean forward and hugging into that front thigh. If it's in your practice and your knee feels safe, we're going to take that left leg and fold it back towards the right side body. Making sure we're even here, we'll slowly lower down, bringing ourselves closer to the thighs. A few big deep breaths here. On your next inhale, we'll slowly come back up, extending that right leg out in front, and we're just going to gently shake the legs out, making sure we're nice and even again on those sit bones. Taking the left leg, draw it in, your right leg, draw it in towards the thigh. Right leg is extended, left leg is tucked in. We're going to gently reach up nice and tall. As we exhale, reach the chest forward. A reminder again to keep those shoulders nice and level, parallel to your mat, gently reaching the chest down, softening through the shoulders, the neck, and the head. Taking a few big deep breaths here. Every exhale, maybe getting a little bit closer, that belly button, the chest, the forehead, to that right leg. On your next inhale, slowly coming back up tall. Gently adjusting your body, turning towards the left corner of the mat. Taking your right hand palm up to the inside of the right leg. Big inhale as we reach that left arm up and over top. Opening up through the chest, stacking the shoulders one above the other. Reaching that right hand as far as you feel comfortable. A few big deep breaths, expanding through the ribs. On an inhale, slowly come back up. Taking your left leg, crossing it over the right. Left hand comes to the back of the mat. Big inhale with that right arm reaching up. Exhale as we turn. Turning your gaze, your drishti, towards the back of the mat. Opening up through the chest, expanding through the collarbone. Big deep belly breaths here. On an exhale, softly come out of our twist. Bringing the hands forward. Remember, a few modifications for our next position here. We can just gently hold ourselves up tall and softly reach forward, hugging that front leg. Or if it's in your practice today, we can bend the right heel back. Sitting up nice and tall, even on those sit bones, chest up. And as you exhale, we lean forward. So finding a position that works best for your health, for your body. A few big belly breaths here. As you inhale, slowly bringing yourself back up, rolling out through the shoulders. Gently uncross the legs. Hands come behind you. And you'll softly just drop the legs down from side to side. Bringing it back into center. We're gently going to lie back. And bring the knees up into the chest. Softly rolling side to side. Massaging out the spine. Gently place your feet back down on the ground, hands down beside the hips. On an inhale, lifting up through the hips. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time holding the hips up, squeezing through the glutes, through the belly, through the core. Taking a few deep breaths here. On your next exhale, slowly lower the hips down, extending the legs up, pressing up to the heels, and holding the legs here for a few moments. Keeping the legs up high, letting the blood flow down from the feet is a really relaxing position. Allows a lot of stress to drain from the feet. We tend to be seated or standing all day. In a few moments in this position with your legs up an imaginary wall really helps to relieve some of that stress, some of that inflammation, letting it flow back down. Taking a few more big, deep breaths with the legs up. When you're ready, we'll softly lower the legs back down. Coming into our final savasana, allowing ourselves to lay flat on the mat. Closing our eyes. Allowing the palms to face up. Ankles to soften. If there's a way that you could be 5 or 10% more comfortable in this position, please make those adjustments now. Perhaps putting a pillow under the knees, maybe softly relaxing through the shoulders. Perhaps you prefer to have a hand over the belly, one over the heart. Just take a moment here to ensure that we're nice and comfortable in our final savasana. Bringing our attention back to our breath. Inhaling through the nose, drawing that breath up from the belly into the ribs, all the way to the top of the lungs. And as you exhale through the nose, feel the breath leave through the lungs, through the ribs, and finally all the way out from the belly. Taking a few moments just to practice that breath, feeling it almost as if it's a Ferris wheel going all the way up and coming all the way back down. A few more strong, deep breaths. Every exhale, feeling yourself relax a little bit deeper into that mat. We'll spend a few moments here allowing that breath to become a little bit more organic, a little bit more natural. I want you to close your eyes and concentrate simply on the sounds that you hear. Perhaps the sounds are personal, the soft beating of your own heart. Perhaps you hear the sounds outside the body, the stream flowing beside me. Whatever sounds you hear, become open to them. Hear them not only with the ears, but feeling their vibrations through the body, seeing the sounds with the eyes. Taking a final moment here to enjoy the peace and tranquility. The gentle running of the stream. The coolness of the summer breeze. Feeling the warmth of the sun. Hearing the chirping of the birds in the nearby trees. Noticing the brilliant blue of the sky, the proud eagle as it soars. Taking a moment to appreciate the calmness, the peace in our life, and at any time throughout your day or your week, if you feel maybe a little bit stressed, a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit anxious, I want you to come back to this place, to this feeling in the body. Focus your mind on your breath, taking 3 to 5 big, deep belly breaths. Letting them out slowly, completely. And allowing yourself to reset your mind, your emotions. Coming back to our Sankalpa, that positive affirmation that we have set for ourselves at the beginning of our practice today. I want you to repeat those words to yourself. I am. I want you to repeat them 3 times with full conviction, full belief. Anytime you feel you need just a little bit more of a positive reinforcement, please repeat these words to yourself every day, every morning, every night, believing them to be true until they become that. Slowly start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, gently waking up the body from savasana. Maybe we shake the head side to side softly. From the laying position, let's bring our knees into the chest. Taking a big inhale, bringing our chest up, giving ourselves a nice tight hug. And then slowly rolling onto our right side. Taking a moment here to thank ourselves for coming in today, for making the time for our practice. And then slowly using the left hand, pressing our way up to an easy seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Either cross-legged, maybe legs out in front or on the knees. Hands up on the knees, big inhale, reaching tall, pressing the palms together overhead, coming down into heart center. I'd like to thank you all for joining me for practice today, for taking the time for yourself, for your body, your mind. I appreciate every one of you. Any comments or questions, please bring them to my attention. Thank you. Namaste.